Good day everyone. We're going to take a look at exercises from paragraph 8.6, powers of powers, and now we actually are going to evaluate some powers of powers and take a look at how they exactly work. Right? Again, I'm not going to do them all. I'm going to showcase a few of them, so hopefully it will help you out along the way. Let's just start with a. 2a squared to the third power. Remember, everything inside of the brackets is going to be to the third power. So you could say one intermediate step, you don't have to write this one down, but one intermediate step could be this. 2 to the third power times a squared to the third power. Everything is being squared, or being to the third power, sorry, to the third power. 2 times the third power is 8. And now the new rule that we've learned, a squared to the third power, is a to the sixth power. Remember? You now multiply the exponents, not adding them up. That's when you multiply. Now you're having an exponent, a power of a power. Right? Let's try one more. B. Minus 3a to the third power. Again, the same rule apply. Minus 3 to the third power and a to the third power is going to be to the third power. Minus 3 times minus 3 times minus 3 is minus 27. And again, you may write down this intermediate step. Remember that minus 3 is inside of brackets in this case, right? So I get minus 27 in the end. This case, this wouldn't serve as a problem. You would still find the same result without brackets, but still, I want you to know that you always include brackets in this case, because sometimes it does matter. A to the third is the same as a to the 9th power, right? 3 times 3 in this case. Okay? Let's see. Let's take a look at a more elaborate one. Let's take a look at F. 4a squared b squared to the third. Again, everything inside of the brackets is going to be to the third power. So 4 to the third power is going to be 64. A squared to the third power is a to the 6. And b squared to the third power is b to the 6. I think the most difficult thing of the end of this chapter 8 is that there are quite some rules that you have to remember and be sure not to screw them up, as in using the different rule for a certain situation. So for example, that you now do 2 plus 3 is a to the 5th and b to the 5th. No, power of a power, so you multiply the exponents. That's, I think, the most difficult part of this end chapter. Now let's take a look at I, maybe as the last one. B q to the third squared times b to the 6th q to the third power. Okay? Here I have multiplication, so I first evaluate both of those powers separately. B over p squared and q to the third to the second power squared is going to be q to the 6th times, because there's a times here, p to the 6th power to the third power is p to the 18th power, q to the third is q to the 9th power. Now I have a multiplication, so I can always simplify. And now there is one mistake that you can easily make, and that's, for example, this. P to the 36th power, Q to the 54th power. That you're now going to multiply the exponents again. But that's in this case incorrect, right? Because I am talking about multiplication right now. So I'm not going to multiply the exponents, I'm now going to add them. So the correct answer is going to be p to the 20th power, 2 plus 18, and q to the 15th power, 9 plus 6. Okay, so be on the lookout for when you have to use the power of a power rule and when you're going to multiply letters with the same base. And then you have to add the exponents. Okay, good luck.